Hey everybody, welcome back to more Berseria. Last time, we learned about this dragon Therian demon that only appears on this mountain when it's raining. And we're gonna take him on. So, let's get into it. I hope it doesn't turn around. Oh god, I forgot I gave Rokuro a lot of hair.
So deadly. And just check out how much malevolence it's putting out.
Which means it's not a Therian.
Let's retreat. We've got no reason to pick a fight with something we can't handle.
I do. Oh, you're up for it?
What? What are you doing?
She's right. Fighting this creature is a good way to end up dead. Oh, sorry.
Ah, jeez.
Well, no turning back now.
Shenlong? Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, but training like this doesn't come around every day.
Well, we're not meant to beat this if it's like in the late 40s.
Now, rise, arise, ascending angel!
Hey, at least you're doing something. Cut him! Alright, maybe they do expect you to beat this thing. I was thinking maybe they didn't, but we are? No, never mind.
Yep. This one definitely puts up a better fight than your average demon.
Is there any hope of actually defeating this thing?
I'll do whatever it takes. That's my way. Sabine!
Ah! You noticed him the first punch.
Yeah. I see you're out for blood, as usual. You knew, didn't you, Eisen?
Out of my way.
What? Are you
Why?
protecting the dragon?
She's not a dragon!
Huh?
Is your girlfriend a dragon?
Or I'll make you back off.
Damn, it got away.
That hurts, babe. And here we hadn't seen each other in so long.
Hold it. Is that dragon someone you knew?
I told you, she's not a dragon.
No, that says don't call her a dragon. You did the subtitles wrong. I just wanted to point out that you did the subtitles wrong. I'm gonna step away from the microphone now.
So, it seems old check out my pecs and the dragon have some kind of close ties. Did I hear you right? We're talking about a dragon here. I know what I said. But how could that be?
When Malakim are tainted by malevolence, a dragon is what ultimately results.
So you're saying that dragon was a Malak Zavid once knew?
She must be who he was praying for back in town.
Yeah, most likely.
But do Malakim put out malevolence like humans do?
No, not by themselves they don't. But if one remains in contact with humans or demons who do, it will eventually taint her, and she will become a dragon.
What about you, kiddo? You feel anything weird after you got thrown into the Earth Pulse at the Empyrean's throne?
I did, yeah.
Can't say I'm surprised. The air there was thick with malevolence being sent on its way to Enominat.
If I'd stayed there, I might be a dragon too.
Is having a vessel not enough to prevent a Malak from transforming?
A vessel can reduce the effect, but not eliminate it. By stripping their Malachim of consciousness, the Abbey exorcists seem to be able to inhibit the transformation. But nothing in this world is guaranteed.
Can a dragon ever be changed back into a Malak?
Nope. Just like with demons, there's no going back.
Do they still hold on to some part of who they were?
You saw that dragon. What do you think?
Well, that's...
But Zavid still won't kill it. Must be his creed at work.
Eisen, listen. Whatever business you and Zavid have with that dragon, I don't care. Do what you have to. But I won't tolerate you getting the rest of us involved in it again. Do I make myself clear?
You've got it.
Good. Now, let's get back to the Therian hunt. We'll regroup in Titania.
If what Eisen said is true, then could I wind up as a dragon someday? Or Eisen too?
I don't know.
Alright, let's... Oh, we can't warp out. That's a shame. Must be some scene that I need to see.
Toidles.
Oh, no.
Keeping tight circles. Oh, perfect timing, Eisen. I's got a letter for you.
A letter?
Did you get a reply to that letter you sent? What's it say? What's it say?
I know everything that you've done. Repent for your horrendous deeds, you monster.
What did you do, Eisen?
What?
No idea. There's no sender written on here either.
Who would write something so awful?
Who cares? If I gave a damn about other people's feelings, I wouldn't be a pirate.
I suppose that's true.
Forget about it. What's the status of the other stuff?
The Palmier made it just fine. But we've run into some troubles finding the Nordals. My deepest apologies.
What are Nordals?
Nordals used to be given out by Empyrean temples. If you collect a set of 4, you'd find happiness. Oh, so they said. Nowadays, there's only 4 left. Red, blue, green, and black. Even worse, nobody hardly knows nothing about them.
Dolls of the Empyreans. Do you think they're like that one we saw of Aminoch in that shop in Isolt?
Kind of. But these are less gloomy looking and more, how can I describe it?
Something like a quiet radiance?
A quiet radiance. That's perfect!
I think I get it.
I'd never have pegged you as a collector of religious claptrap, Eisen. Think they'll help keep the Reaper away?
Probably not. But in the off chance they actually work, they'll keep her safe.
Her? Hey, that letter Eisen sent off earlier was addressed to a woman, wasn't it?
Our little Laffy set is growing up.
No.
It's
I
erect.
wasn't implying she was his girlfriend. Her writing just seemed more mature, and...
It's nothing like that. She's my younger sister.
I didn't know you had a sister.
She's the only family I have left. She and I live apart for various reasons.
I'm guessing your death curse is one of them, huh?
Mogiloo!
So that's why. I'd be happy to help you look for those dolls, Eisen.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay then. Thanks.
I saw Benwick and the other crew members get into a serious fight over whether cats or dogs were better. I don't get what the big deal is.
I can't believe you could say such a thing!
Oh, no.
No conflict is more perilous than the one that has dogged mankind since the dawn of civilization! In the shadow of every war are the battles of dog lovers and cat lovers. Between each side lies a divide, maybe not all that deep,
I'm
but
just gonna put the
unbridgeable
controller
all
down.
the same. I'd say we're lucky that the squabble you saw didn't escalate into anything more serious.
I had no idea it was such a big deal. So what side do all of you fall on?
I am, without a doubt, a cat person. Cats and witches have a long history together.
Personally, I prefer dogs because they can cohabit with humans while following rules. But I like cats too, because they're cute.
What about you, Rokuro?
Shigure liked cats, so I don't. But I like dogs even less. Always wagging their tails for their masters.
I feel the same way. Dogs will trade anything for food. Learning tricks, wagging their tails, getting friendly, and in time, even forgetting to howl.
I think that's too cynical. Dogs make efforts to please humans so that we can live together. They're friendly and compassionate creatures.
Then does that make you a cat person, Aizen?
Actually, I like squirrels best. When I lived with my sister, the nearby forest had lots of nice, fluffy squirrels that would let me pet them.
This isn't about squirrels. It's about cats and dogs. You have to pick a side.
If I had to choose, yeah, it'd be cats. There's something lovable about the way they act, especially when you spoil them. Reminds me a lot of my sister.
What about you, Velvet? Cats or dogs?
Dogs. They don't betray you.
You always have to be so serious, don't you?
So Velvet and Eleanor like dogs, while Magilu and Aizen prefer cats.
And Rokuro doesn't care for either one. That makes you our tiebreaker, kiddo. The fate of this showdown is in your hands.
It is?
Now that you're no longer the Abbey's dog, perhaps you're thinking of being one for Velvet's column?
What has that got to do with anything? We're just talking about which animal we like.
If you're getting so angry over this, he's going to have no choice but to pick dogs.
I just told you.
No more fighting! This is clearly getting out of hand. So why don't you all agree that you're Bienfu people and make up already?
Murder
What
him.
makes you special enough to have Bienfu people?
Because I can be loyal like a dog, but also do my own thing like a cat. If you pick me, everybody wins. I don't think it works that way.
That was a heavy conversation. By the way, I should go pick this up before we... no, it's too far away. That square on the map was the thing that makes me be able to use my board. I can't bring myself to walk that far. It's too much. You know what? I'm gonna go into an inn thinking, maybe a skit'll happen in it. It hasn't the last 6 times. Yeah, see, it never fucking happens. You see, I was always holding out hope, but it never fucking happens. Thought maybe people wanted to rest, tell each other stories, do some sexy thing where everyone's naked, but no. No, KZ gets nothing. He gets fucking nothing. I just realized I can ride this. Blech. Hello. Take me home, please.
I guess a dragon was a bit much to take on, even for the Reaper. You should get some rest.
We all should. I'll just get the crew started on readying the ship for our next departure.
All right, you go do that. Laphicet, you should get some rest too.
I'm fine. It's more important that I focus on finding an actual Therian this time. I'm going to take another try at sensing the Earth Pulse points.
You're as stubborn as ever, Fee.
I lost a bet to a young man, and he dared me to prove my courage by sailing out to a Class 4 island. Now, I can handle myself, but man, it ain't fun and games there. I nearly got killed by demons.
You actually stepped foot on a Class 4 island?
Not even. I was still approaching it by ship when this stuff that looked like spider silk started spreading round. These bug-looking demons were using the stuff to try and climb aboard my ship. Damnation! The crew cut those threads as fast as anything, and we got the hell out of there. Whole thing left me bawling.
Well, I'm glad to see you made it out safely. I'd suggest not going near there again.
Oh no, I wasn't planning on it. I had enough of that place to last me a lifetime.
Oh, that's neat. I'm not going there, but that's neat. There we go. We can go and rest. How do we rest? What's up? No, we can't even talk to Bienfu. Yeah, what's up? Do I have to sing for 3 hours straight every night? That's pretty good. Alright, so resting means, yo, go see, what's his name? Go see Fee. I mean, sure. Why not? I don't think this is the way to him, though. If I remember right, the way to him was the other way? No, it might be this way, though. No, maybe not. Fuck it. Might as well. No, this isn't it. You can't expect me to know this map well at all. I don't pay attention, alright? How else do you think it took me 36 episodes to figure out that you can actively switch party members in battle? Okay, in hindsight, that sounds really bad, but to be fair, they didn't let you do that until, like, much further into the game. I assume they gave you that control when they finally let you do active switching with up and down. If they gave you access to it much earlier than that, then sure, fair game, but so long as I'm making progress, the Let's Play is perfect. That's how we're doing it. That's how it's going. Whatever. I've warned people. I warned these motherfuckers before. I told you people. Like, what did I tell you guys? Like episode 1 or 2? I'm gonna fuck shit up. And my response was, if you see me fucking shit up, leave me alone. Speaking of, pretty sure we have to go through the basements to get to the lower cells, so we're gonna have to go back around here. If I was to...
Hey, Kuragane.
What?
Let me ask you something.
More complaining, is it?
Come on, don't be like that. Every time I turn around, Velvet or one
I
of the
can't
pirates
handle
is telling
this
me to go
crocodile
make some
mouth.
delivery to some island. I can never get a break.
Isn't that just a sign they think you're a dependable guy?
Maybe, but I don't see them sending you off on errands. It's like they take one look at your face and decide to leave you alone.
I don't have a face.
Oh, right. Sorry. The slip of the tongue.
Maybe you just don't know how much work I do around here. It's more than you think. Anything to do with iron, I do it. Making tools, repairing things. What do you take me for? Some kind of cheeky freeloader? I don't even have cheeks.
You're too funny. But doesn't it ever annoy you to have all these kids giving you orders?
I've spent my entire life thinking of nothing but forging swords. It's been centuries since I've interacted with youngsters like them. They can be a hassle, but at least it's a new hassle.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first. So I went along with whatever they asked. But I've been too nice, so they keep pushing work onto me. Maybe if I hadn't been so helpful, they would have stayed out of my face like they stay out of yours.
I don't have a face.
That's not the point. Aren't you even listening to what I'm saying here?
You need to make up your mind. You and I got on this ship alongside these people, who are putting themselves in great danger in order to live the lives of their choosing. If you don't like it, then go on and get off this ship with your tail between your legs.
Yeah, except I don't have a tail right now.
What a dumb conversation. It's really nice that this game lets you collect a bunch of side characters that join your group but aren't in the party like that. It makes your group seem bigger and, I guess, more exciting in a way. At least that's how I feel about it. I prefer this over, like, a typical game where you end up getting 5 or 6 party members and that's it. It's like, oh, hey, there's more. You're collecting a bigger group. The group of pirates, Dial, the armor, the the small demon child who has a bad voice, you know? Oh yeah, the prince, his bird. You just have this feeling that you're meeting more people and they matter a bit more because of that. I think that's just my thing with it. Wonder if I could just fast travel to where I want to go. No such luck.
Don't push yourself too hard now, Laphicet. You hear me?
I hear you. I told everyone I could find the Therians, but I've only sent us to the wrong places. Aizen, is there any way to boost a Malak's powers?
I guess it's okay for me to tell you this. The majority of Malakim today have their consciousnesses sealed away to be used as mere tools for the exorcists. But originally, Malakim were beings who received prayers from people, and in return bestowed their blessings upon nature and mankind.
So you're saying that when humans pray to a Malak, the Malak receives great strength?
Yes. In general, at least. Some Malakim, like me, buck the system and bring about misfortune rather than divine grace.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But who would ever pray to me?
Maybe you didn't lead us to any Therians, Fee, but it's not like we came back empty-handed. We found Orichalcum to use against Shigure, and we also learned we can hold our own against a dragon.
Velvet.
So where should we go next, Fee?
Northgand! There's a big Earth Pulse point north of Hellawes.
Works for me. Aizen?
We can leave whenever you want. Doesn't matter to me.
And I'm all set. Let's make our way to the harbor.
When I say prayers, I don't mean outright worshipping. All I'm talking about are earnest thoughts and feelings directed at you.
I see. So I'm already receiving prayers then.
Well, I guess we're ready to go then. Motherfuckers. Every time I'm excited to fast travel out somewhere, they railroad me with this shit. Alright, listen to me, game. I know that you're just using this as an excuse to pad out the game, like, travel all the way across this dungeon all over again. First of all, Tails, you've learned this. These games were a master of letting you fast travel everywhere and not having to waste time. This game suddenly seems to really pride itself on taking the long run. Gotta say, that's pretty bullshit. Like, fucking let me go. Let me leave. I have no desire to cut, so I'm not editing this part, so you're just gonna hear me whine about having to waste, like, 2 minutes. But you see, those 2 minutes could be better spent progressing. Giving you guys new and exciting things to look at. But instead, we're here. We are in this variable hell. This hellscape of walls and boringness. This is what I have to contend with. My expedition has returned, though.
Our scout ship has returned!
Oh, I wanted to take a look at this, though. Perfect. Oh man, we just got the Swordian Peninsula. I think we're almost
now
done.
It's up to you.
Let's see. Once flourishing civilization that worshipped the goddess Atamoni, said to have a large impact of Malakim culture. Little else is known.
Scout ship setting sail.
But I looked at it. I think we have like 2 more locations we can do expeditions on after that, and then I guess I'll just focus on setting them up on expeditions that they haven't completed yet, or ones where they don't have all the items. But yeah, we're almost done with that, which is kind of neat. I hate that they disabled fast traveling because the star on the map is in the middle of a room and the fast travel point is outside. How dare I be betrayed like this?
Our next target is north of Hellawes, near the Faldi's ruins. In light of everything we know, I'd say it's highly likely we'll find a Therian there.
Let's hope.
Then we should make our first stop, Port Hellawes.
With the, mischief we got into last time, getting into the city might prove difficult.
Benwick, how are things in Hellawes right now?
That shipping guild that used to handle our mooring is pretty much toast. But for some reason, the Abbey isn't watching the port as much as they once were. Unfamiliar ships have been hauling in relief supplies, so if we pose as one of the transport ships, I think we can slip in. And if we divert some supplies to an unofficial channel, we might be able to secure a new mooring partner.
Smuggling in relief supplies for our own disaster. Cheeky bastards, aren't we?
It's what'll get us in.
That much is true. It's a plan.
Roger. I'll get right on it.
Hey, Eleanor. Abbey exorcists don't pray to their tethered Malakim, do they?
You mean something besides our oaths?
An oath is a magical formula that grants you power in exchange for binding you to a rule, right?
Yes, though that is simplifying it a bit.
When Malakim receive human prayers, they bestow their blessings upon people and nature. Eisen told me that we Malakim grow stronger when humans pray to us.
Prayers and blessings? I've never heard of that. I used to think the same way as the other exorcists. Malakim are merely tools that allow us the use of arts.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But Inominat is different. The exorcists all worship him. They have faith in his mighty power. And not only that, the people of this nation pray to the Empyrean for salvation, just as Artorias instructs them.
Ah, I get it now.
See the wheels turning, do you, kiddo?
Huh?
Artorias founded the Abbey within the existing Church of the Empyreans, so that he could direct the people's thoughts towards Inominat. So that even while they lionize Artorias as their savior, they are made aware of Inominat's presence behind him.
Everyone starts believing in Inominat. The prayers of the entire world go to him, becoming his power.
After the centuries-long decline of Empyrean worship, he becomes stronger than anyone today could imagine.
The pieces do fit. Oaths, prayers, blessings, the demon blight. So much in this world is affected by matters of the heart. They hold magical power, both effective and meddlesome.
We are truly going up against the rest of the entire world, aren't we?
Don't look so troubled, Eleanor. I'm gonna do my best to get stronger, so believe in me. I am a Malak, after all.
Oh, Laphicet, you've become so brave so quickly.
Have I?
But you're still cute when you get embarrassed.
Hey, why is your face so red?
Huh? My face isn't red.
Huh?
Look at those glasses.
Hey, Eisen. What's it feel like to get a letter?
I don't feel anything, nor do I want or need to. There's no joy in receiving these things.
Huh? Why not?
Don't be so shocked. Look, it's just an invoice from the turtles. What's the big deal anyway? Do you wish you get letters too?
Yeah. But I don't have anyone to send letters to. Let alone anyone who would send me any.
Laphicet, I've got a letter for you.
What? Really? Who could it be from? The sender is...
Why?
Bienfu? Yup. You got a letter from yours truly. I figured you'd be wanting someone to send you a letter right about now, so I wrote one up for you. What do you think? You're happy, right? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Bienfu. I'll even read it for you. Dear Malak Laphicet, I hope that this letter finds you in good health and high spirits. Thankfully, I'm doing well myself, with no major changes to report. Bienfu's taking all this so seriously. It's so rare to actually see him like this. As you're aware, I've been spending my days ironing Magilu's outfits, sewing her buttons, and washing her hat and tremendously long socks. Recently, however, I made the mistake of remarking to her that she might not have been quite as slender as she once was in her younger years. She hung me upside down from the roof in the middle of the cold. I nearly became a frozen Normansicle. It was so horrible that I couldn't stop my tears from flowing down my little cheeks. Bien! There's the Bienfu we know and love.
But all you wrote about in that letter was yourself. And you even read it out loud yourself.
That's okay. Thanks, Bienfu. It feels nice to get a letter. That's so kind of you to say. I think I might cry again. Bien!
So, real talk? Fuck him. Fuck Bienfu. He's a stupid piece of shit. Alright, let's go.
The supplies are loaded. We can make for Hellawes whenever you want.
That was fast.
If we weren't hard workers, we wouldn't be sailors.
Eleanor!
Why are you crying this time, you fucking bad child?
What's wrong, Kamoana?
She said she had a dream about her mom.
When Mommy saw me, she said I looked scary. That she didn't want a scary little girl like me.
Your mother would never say that, sweetheart.
She can't, she's dead. Okay, I need to stop doing that.
How can you be sure?
Because she's dead. No, I can't stop it.
Well, how do I put it? I know because I know.
You're just lying to make me feel better.
Yeah, but you're also having an irrational nightmare. Oh, fuck off. You
Aw,
shit kid.
Kamoana, don't cry.
I'm gonna beat this child.
Oh, this is the part I hate about little kids.
I'm not a little kid. I hate you, Velvet. I hate you.
That's right, let it all out.
Stop it! Stop it! Mommy!
I realize that I can actually press X and skip lines. Sorry, the one thing that... A personal thing for me, I hate crying, especially children crying.
She
I'm like,
managed
no,
to cry herself
not
to sleep.
interested.
They're not rational creatures. Sometimes you just gotta let them cry it out.
You seem used to it.
I guess you could say that. Luffy usually kept himself together when he was younger. But when he was really little, he had times like this every now and then. And on that note, let's take off all we can.
My liege, Dial, I leave Kamoana in your care.
I'll do what I can, but kids as sweet and honest as her are harder to deal with than corrupt bureaucrats.
An outlaw prince and a talking lizard are no replacement for a mother.
We did it!